Everybody, including myself, loves building Lego sets, following the instructions step by step to complete the perfect model. But what really brings me joy is designing my own stuff, deciding what I want to make, what pieces to use, and adding my own little details throughout the build. And sometimes I like to blend both worlds together. Take something Lego released as an official set and make it my own. Lego comes in dozens, hundreds, and sometimes thousands of pieces for a reason. You can build what's in the box, or you can do your own thing. That's part of what makes Lego fun. Take the Speed Champions cars for example. The modern 8-stud wide scale is great for detail and realism, but in my opinion, they're just a little too big for minifigs and buildings. So sometimes I like to shrinkify them. And today, I'm going to show you how I do it on the new Dodge Challenger. Alright, so the first thing I do is obviously build the set. And for this one, I actually went out and bought it. But that's really not as important as you think it would be. In the before times, if you wanted to build something, you had to go out and buy it. But these days, it doesn't really work that way. You can build any Lego set, new or old, using Bricklink Studio. And if you go to the official Lego website, you can find the instructions for all these models for free. And you don't have to just build official sets. You can build whatever you want. MOCs, change colors, test out designs, whatever, it's up to you. If you couldn't tell, I really like this program, and if you don't already have it, I highly recommend getting it. But for now, back to the Challenger. I'm a big fan of muscle cars, so it's nice when Lego gives us a set like this. It had lots of creative techniques, some cool new parts, and overall, I really like the set. I think it's one of the best Speed Champion cars in a while. But there was one issue. For some reason, Lego forgot to include stickers in it. All the details on this one were printed parts. It must have been some sort of fluke or something. Now, even though I do enjoy this set, I am going to be reassembling it into a smaller, more compact version for my own collection. So I got to redesign it. Lucky for me, in 2019, Lego already put out a great Challenger in the classic 6-stud scale. And here's what the new Challenger and the old one look like side by side so you can get an idea of how much smaller my version is going to end up being. Even though I had both of these sets in front of me, I still like to design in studio. So I got on my computer, rebuilt both models, and got to work. Because as you'll see in the end, it wasn't as simple as just changing the colors. Editor me here, I wanted to record this process, but I must have gotten distracted. In order to make up for this, I'm going to make the PDF instructions free for my 6-stud version on both Patreon and Rebrickable. So you can build this version too, if you like. And if you wanted, it'd also be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel. I mean, you don't have to, but
it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
As for the shrinkified remake, I did use the 2019 model as a foundation, but I made a lot of changes to it along the way. It's kind of an older set now, so Lego has come out with a lot of new pieces that will allow us to update the model with some new shapes and new techniques. And I'm just arrogant enough to think that I can do a better job than the original set designers. Just kidding.
We're not worthy!
The main body is very similar, but I completely redesigned the rear. The rear section of the 2019 set is basically one 2x6 block with a couple slopes and other attachments on it. I ended up overcomplicating it quite a bit in order to get this, but I really like the way it turned out. And fortunately, I had an extra set of these old taillight tiles, which I really like, so I wanted to use them on this one too. Speaking of printed parts, since the new Challenger has no stickers, all printed parts, I wanted to do that here too. And you'll see in a minute, I kind of failed, but I hope I made up for it by the end of the video. Just stick around, you'll find out. The front section is kind of similar with quite a few modifications in order to get the different hood on the new version of the Challenger. The original set actually used a really clever technique in order to make the hood scoop. They used a spoiler piece and it connects really good, it all goes together very well. But on the newer version of the Challenger, it is different, so I wanted to reflect that on my version as well. On the original set, the front section, just like the rear, is basically just a single 2x6 piece with some slopes on it. I wanted to, again, overcomplicate it quite a bit, so that's what I did here. And here you'll see where I failed. The headlights, originally I ended up using the sticker from the 2019 set, but it was really bothering me. So a week or two after I built this, I actually ended up going back and redesigning the front, all brick built. And for the free instructions, I'm gonna include both the brick built version and the stickered version. So you can build whichever you want. I personally prefer the brick built version, and you'll get to see them side by side too. Speaking of sides, the sides are identical here from my version to the 2019 original set. I did, however, use some 2x4 tiles and get rid of those studs that were on the roof of the original set. And we're all done. Or are we?
2 weeks later.
Alright, like I said, I thought I was done, but these stickers were really bothering me, and in keeping with the new set, which is all printed parts, I wanted to try my hand at building the headlights with bricks. Now, this is tougher than you'd think. This car's only 6 studs wide, and the Challenger has some pretty famous headlights. There are 4 headlights in pairs of 2 side by side. And if this is 6 studs wide, then a 1x1 is just not gonna cut it. It's gonna make that grille look really teeny tiny. So what I ended up doing was I used the skate piece, and I use the skate piece all the time. It's a really great piece. But I've never used it for headlights before, and I really like the way they look. It even has this little kind of half stud and ledge on the sides of it that you're not technically, I don't think, supposed to connect anything to, but if you kind of force it in there, it seems to work just fine. So that's what I ended up doing. And here's both the stickered version and the brick built version. Which do you prefer? And finally, all 3 of them, all next to each other. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like I mentioned earlier, free instructions for this are going to be available on Rebrickable and Patreon. I've had a bunch of new members over there, so it's been really awesome seeing that community grow. But a huge shout out and thank you to Darius, Derek, Ruby's Music, Stan, Jim, and Zach. Thank y'all so much. I'll see y'all in the next one.